What's up, y'all? Terrell Friday here with FutureDDS.
Tyler Brown here with FutureDDS.
And we are back from spring break. It's been a rough first week, but we're back. We're going to get into a new study schedule and try to end the rest of the semester smoothly. So, let's go. So, for anyone that's new to the channel, essentially Tyler and myself will put these videos out so that we can help pre-dents get into school as well as show our experience as we go through dental school. So if you haven't yet, hit the subscribe button as well as that notification bell so you know whenever we put up new videos.
So if you all have checked out our other videos or checked out our Instagram, you might know that we were in Spain as well as Paris for spring break. Both great experiences. Culture is pretty different, but you know it's always good just to go somewhere else to see how other people maneuver and how their culture compares to yours. But now we're back, and you know we're ready to get back into the swing of things.
Yeah, the week off was definitely really refreshing. You definitely need that, especially because burnout can be real, as we discussed about that in the first semester, dealing with all those test blocks. You definitely still have an aspect of burnout in this one, even though it's a little bit more consistent with, I guess you could say, not as much work, but it's just like a steady chop.
Right.
You know what I mean? Managing the workload has become easier, so I guess I think it's become easier.
No, it has. I think it also has to do with the fact that we have less classes now.
Yeah.
You know, we finished 2 classes before spring break, so now that we have that, and you know, we're trying a new study schedule, so that might be helping out as well. Also, I mean, like you said, we might just be getting used to it, you know, because you know things used to look like a foreign language.
Anatomy,
crazy. It was crazy, but now that we've seen it for the last couple of months, I think that we're definitely getting more familiar with the terminology of everything, and just solving the puzzle a little bit easier. Yeah,
the schedule definitely has been helping out, putting that new study schedule together and really getting into it. You know, the first week is kind of rough, but I think getting into it has been coming a little bit smoother. You know. So pretty much, Tyler, myself, and a few other classmates that usually study together, we decided to come up with this plan just to help us out. You know, one, getting back into the flow of studying, as well as making studying a little bit easier with all these small tests coming up every week. It's hard to stay consistent. I'm not gonna lie, it's pretty tough to just stay consistent, sit down, and make sure you're knocking everything out. So having that group of people to segment the study, make sure you know exactly what you need to get done by a certain day, a certain time, so that you can actually be of assistance and actually provide some type of value to the conversation when you guys are reviewing stuff. That's actually what we're getting into now. So having that solid support system and putting it all together so we can see things a bunch of times and make sure we're feeling more comfortable going into tests. I think it's been working this first week again, but it remains to be seen. We got a test coming up next week, so.
And I mean, I feel like it's been helping also. Like we always say that repetition is key with everything. Yeah. And now the fact that we'll tell everybody hey, you have to be done with this chapter by this day so that we can review that chapter and the past 3 chapters. I mean, I think it's just just seeing it multiple times really serves as a benefit to us, because we'll be taking the test and then you'll just remember something, whereas you could have said it to me on one of those review days or whatever it may be. It's just kind of just embedded into your head. So I think it's gonna pay off.
Yeah.
And so all of this is really just to really streamline our efforts, getting through these tests. We have our last competency of the year coming up, which we're excited about. Being able to really successfully complete our operative class is huge for us, and that's the class. If you all don't know, that's the class where we're actually practicing our hand skills, drilling on teeth, and doing actual dentistry work. So it's very important that we do well in that class. And now boards is actually coming up. We received the email, asking for us to pick our date, asking us for the money. It's like 400 and something. I'm not how much it is. So paying for another test, doing these things, it's definitely coming upon us. But it's really interesting, it's really coming up very quickly. And for those of you who don't know, I think we get out of school June 20th, and then we start again August 1st, around that time. So we really don't have a month to prepare for boards.
Yeah.
And it's everybody wants to take a break, but we might not necessarily be able to, because we do have to tackle this huge test.
Yeah. I mean, and hopefully all this, you know, changing up the study schedule and stuff like that is helping us out for boards. Because,
Right.
you know, I mean, like you said, we only have a week, so it's not like we have a bunch of time to really sit down and go back over stuff we should know, really, you know what I mean, realistically. So hopefully this, like taking it in smaller chunks, will hopefully, you know, create a little bit of longevity with just having it, ingrained, just keeping it ingrained in us, so it's second nature when we see it again, you know what I mean? And that's really the ultimate goal of just learning all this coursework and stuff like that. And, you know, coming up on the test, we don't want to be trying to cram, even for the exam, not just boards, but we don't want to be cramming the last day trying to just see information again. Like, we might have seen it once, but we're not comfortable with it, or, you know, different things like that. So hopefully this is going to help streamline everything and make things just a lot smoother coming in these last few weeks. So.
Definitely.
You know, you hear a lot of stuff from upperclassmen about boards, and people always stress about boards and when you should take them. So many different things, so many different opinions coming in that, you know, it kind of weighs on you. And right now, I feel like we're ingrained in the semester and the actual coursework so much that it hasn't really hit us that we have to take this board, and how important that the test is actually going to be, how much information we actually have to learn, review, and stuff like that. So, I mean, I can't say that I'm uneasy, but it's definitely something that I need to be cognizant of, and, you know, keep on the radar, start, you know, easing into the study and the preparation. The stuff that we definitely haven't seen yet, you know, courses we haven't taken yet, I'm kind of worried about that stuff. But, you know, it's just like chopping down tree, you know, just doing a little bit of work every single day and just trying to stay up on it, you know, and get ahead. So
yeah, I mean, same for me. I mean, I do feel like being in this environment has created a certain how I say it, dang, that's created what's it called when you get used to something?
Like, oh, damn, come on,
what is it, dog?
What are you saying?
You know, we're under so much pressure all the time. It's almost like we're getting like accustomed to the pressure.
Yeah, just like,
you know, it's like we're just used to it now. So even though I know the test is coming up, I don't want to say I'm not thinking about it, because I am.
I got ice water in my veins. That's what I'm saying.
When people use the term ice in your veins, I always kind of associated that with a person that didn't have any nerves, wasn't afraid of the situation.
Final seconds, Bryant for the win!
I'm good, son. I'm good.
I want to finish out the semester strong, and then I'll worry about everything else.
That's real.
You know, coming up. So. Alright, y'all, so that's gonna be it for this video. If you all have any type of tips for us to help us get accustomed or get back into the swing of things of school, please comment below. If you all do want to, you know, ask us a question that's a little bit more personal or something like that, go ahead and follow us on Instagram and hit us with a DM at _FutureDDS.
And of course, thank you for tuning in. Of course, giving that support. We always love to support, and the you know, the activity, the comments, the DMs, and all stuff. Responding to them. Be sure you like the video, hit that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, so you know whenever we put up new videos. But I think it's gonna be it. So we'll wrap it up. We're out of here.
All right.
See y'all next time.